the first day of school can be interesting for people, especially depending on the grade. What's been maybe the worst first day at school experience for you? Anything?
I would have to say when I was in middle school. Back when I was in middle school, it was like you had to have this fresh pair of Air Force Ones. So I damn near didn't want to go to school without it, and I didn't get them. So I think I had to scrape up, shine up my old Air Force Ones. So that's probably like the worst day. I just felt like, everybody got their new pair of Forces, but me, I think I had to wait a week to get them. So that's probably was. I know it sounds petty, but that's like the worst day of first school for me.
What grade was
First
that?
day of school. This was probably going into middle school, so I would have to say, like 6th grade?
Now, first day of middle school, let's just take it back to that type of arrangement. You got to think, when you just coming out of elementary school, 5th grade, you're a big fish in a small pond. Going into middle school, which is 6th grade, you're a small fish in a big pond. So I can see that can be a little intimidating not to have
Yeah, you gotta come,
those fresh pairs.
You gotta wear a uniform, but you need your fresh pair of new school shoes, new something. So having to go back to the old ones and shine them up, it's embarrassing, You wanted to step on the scene fresh.
So how was it for you when you actually did, it's embarrassing, but what was the reaction to it? Do you remember? Did people?
They probably didn't pay as much attention because, first day of middle school, everybody is getting to know each other so much. Everybody's nervous coming from 5th grade to 6th grade. So it probably was like a self thing, more self-conscious, but I don't remember any backlash or anybody, picking on me or nothing, so it's okay.
How was it that next week when you had the fresh ones?
Personally, I felt like, okay, I wish I could have had them on the first day, but, better late than never. It was cool.
Was it a financial issue?
Probably so, or maybe my aunt was just holding back. I don't know, honestly. But let her tell it was a financial issue, but me personally, I kind of,
Somebody watching this, let's say they're about to enter a new grade, first day of school. Any advice there? What would you tell somebody watching this?
Make sure you guys stay focused on your grades, stay prayed up, and don't get involved with the wrong circle, the wrong group of friends that kind of like distract you and turn you in a whole nother route than you need to go. It's pretty much, I think that's all I could think of. Don't worry about your shoes, just get your education.
Did you ever get tied up in the wrong crowd, or were you able to navigate pretty good?
I was always able to navigate. I always had like a different type of mindset, and I always was wise for my age, so I didn't really get caught up in the wrong crowd. Kind of was able to read people, so.
Were you one of those people in school that kind of like was cool with all the different crowds? I know in school they can be cliquish. The sports people hang with the sports people, the rappers hang with the rappers.
Definitely.
The geeks hang with the geeks. You know what I'm saying? Were you one of those people that kind of like?
I used to talk to everybody. The nerds, I used to be cool with everybody. So I wasn't just with one person. Like I was like a cool kid, but I still talk to everybody. You get what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes the nerds be the ones that's intellectual, that's going to help you. Help you with this test or help you with that assignment. So I kind of like talk to everybody. And that was a lot cooler than people made them out to be. So, yeah. Were
you always this pretty in school growing up, or were you one of those not so pretty and then blossomed into something pretty? You know what I mean? Because I've seen both.
No. Honestly, I personally think growing up, I got real fine, but in school, people always thought I was cute. But, when I look back at Facebook pictures, like, what did y'all see? Like, what did y'all think was cute? But I guess as a kid, it's a different look. But me, I feel like the glow up is definitely real. But back in school, like, they really thought I was cute. And I just look back and reflect like I wasn't all that. But I guess the people thought so.
Ever got superlatives in school? Like, most popular or smartest or best dressed, or did you ever get stuff like that in school?
I'm trying to see what
like senior superlatives where they kind of get out those little awards?
I wish I had my yearbook to remember what it was. I really did. You asked me, I have a bad memory. I have to think about what it was. I know I won something in middle school and then 2 in high school.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I just don't remember what the subject. No, I don't remember what the subject was.
Never was homecoming queen or prom queen?
No, I didn't go to prom, but I wasn't homecoming queen. No, I wasn't.
Didn't go to prom?
I didn't go to prom, no.
That's surprising.
I know it is.
What was the reasoning behind that?
It's actually kind of, a little sad. I was had my first apartment when I was 17, 18.
Pretty young.
In 12th grade. So for me, it was like, do you want to go to prom and pay for everything yourself? Or do you want to, I had responsibilities at a young age. I was like paying rent. So it was just, if I would have went to prom and shitted on everybody, I would have been the one paying for it. So it was like, you get what I'm saying? Kind of like grew up fast. I had responsibilities.
So how did it work? People obviously asked you.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And then there's always those girls that don't go with a guy and they just go with the girls.
I had a couple friends like that, but I feel like I lived through my friends that when they're like, girl, you didn't miss nothing. But, me, it's like you still want that experience, But it was just, I had rent to pay. So family wasn't really, that was in the equation, but not really. So it was like you have responsibilities, or do you want to shit on these people and pay for it yourself type of thing. So it was sad, but it was prioritizing.
Looking back, big deal you missed prom? Not really a big deal?
Oh, no, not really.
Now, you're grown now. Would you ever go back to a high school reunion?
Oh, definitely. I went to one. Yeah.
You went to one already?
Yeah.
And how was
the senior reunion. What was, no, I'm sorry, my apologies. It wasn't a reunion. It was like a, when everybody come home, it was like maybe Christmas break or something like that.
Oh, okay.
People visit the school. It wasn't a reunion, but I'm definitely going to my reunion.
Like the 10-year reunion?
Yeah, definitely.
Something you're looking forward to, or just because I brought it up, it makes sense to go to it?
No, I just want to go. Like, you definitely got to.
There's been movies about stuff like this. Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion or something like that, where they plan this type of stuff.
Yeah. I feel like they see the glow up from afar. You know how people is watching you, they watching your progress and how you elevate in life. But I still would go to the reunion, definitely. Got to see these people in person. Everybody got babies now that I went to high school with. So, I want to go see the babies.